Alright, we got all the parts all cleaned up now. Here's our diaphragm, container plate, and the outer cover. I hosed everything down so it won't rust. Now this here with magnetism sucks this back and forth, so it's all corroded, it doesn't work too good. And then you got a retainer piece here that hits against this outside here, which probably turns it on and off. So this is probably the on-off switch, is this thing right doing, going back and forth. It's probably what makes the noise. It was all corroded, probably wasn't helping any. So I was able to blast without taking any junk off. I squirted and blew the points out there a couple different times. So the screw here on the back side adjusts the horn, moves this point up and down in here, the clearance and the points, which are changing. So that's done in that. That all looks pretty clean in there. So once I got the rust off these steel parts, hopefully the points are not all corroded in there. I can't really get in there very easily. I don't really want to dick with that if I don't have to, so I'm not going to. Hopefully getting all this other rust and stuff off will make it work. So that's what we're going to go with. If we got to go back into it, we'll go back into it. Basically now we're just going to put it back together. So I'm not sure what the two flat sides are. Maybe top and bottom. Okay, this is all rounded out here, probably from the bolt being rounded off. Fix out with a hammer right here. Probably from the screws. That'd be my guess. Okay. That's good. So the flat spots probably mean something, but I don't know what it means. So. The titty is definitely hitting on something in there. It's hitting there, so I think the titty is supposed to be down here. That looks correct. All the holes seem to line up pretty good. So the titty has to go down in between here, between the post here. You don't want to have it next to the point, I don't think. Maybe you do. I would say no because it's sticking up on it. So I put it down there where it doesn't hit on anything. Now if it doesn't hit on anything, what's it going to do? What is its purpose if it's not hitting on anything? There has to be a reason for that to be there. Doesn't really line up. These holes are not lining up when it's in that area. So I don't know what its purpose in life is, but it doesn't work there. I'm going to put it down there where it seems to fit. I don't know what its purpose is though. There's got to be a reason for it to be there. Maybe if I go read the parts, the service manual would tell me. But all I know is you got an oval hole right here. You got an oval hole right here. And when it's down there, it lines up. And every other hole lines up also. So I'm going to go with that. Even that little small little dimple right there lines up. So I'm pretty sure it goes here. Because everything lines up. It's a good reason. All these other holes, we're going to figure out which way this goes. So we know the round holes have to be for the cover because the cover has the holes, the squares in it. So if you line that up correctly, that kind of lines up. This goes top to bottom. This is top on the bike. On the military bikes it goes like this. That's how it goes. And nothing lines up in that position. Not a damn thing lines up. So there must be a different cutout for a military application. Or I'm off. Looks like all these holes got a little bit of a square to them. These oval ones are probably square also, I bet. They don't line up that way. Find the pattern that lines up. Nope. I think this diaphragm has more than one pattern in it. But this location seems to line up the best. There you go. All the holes are lining up in that spot. Okay. Now the horn cover goes wherever the hell he wants to. Now the military bike does not go up. The civilian bike goes up and down. And it goes like this. I think. The military bike goes like this. But the military bike usually has the bullseye on it. The 42 WA does anyway. It does not have that one. So I'm going to go with this for now. Okay. These holes do not line up very good up here on the top when I'm in this position. Neither do any of these other holes over here. So obviously it does not go there. Hole puncher. If everything just right, it lines up. Right there is the spot it goes. So you can decide where you want this to be. If I like it like that, it goes like that. If I want a civilian application, it can be in the front, it goes like this. So, which way do you want this military horn to be? I'm going to put it like this, because the 41 WLA had this one on, as I recall. Mine a conventional, which would be this direction. So if I had to guess, that's the direction it's supposed to be. So 1, 2, this one doesn't do anything. This one has a square in it. This is for mounting the horn. Takes 3 screws for that. That's all I got left. Because we're missing a couple, remember? Limited resources. We got an extra nut. Lose a bolt somewhere? Three, 1, 2, 3, and 1 extra. We have an extra nut. I'm not sure why we have an extra nut. Oh, there's the extra nut. Goes over here with the extra bolts out. This way is an extra nut. This nut does not like this bolt. Need a little lube on it. Or my finger. Switch to the thumb. Send it back and forth, gets the rust off. Lets it pull down correctly.